My name is Michael Douglas, Superintendent of Decatur City Schools, and I am so proud we're about to cut the ribbon on B.E.S.T Pre-K Academy. B.E.S.T stands for Building Exceptional Students for Tomorrow. We are so excited. This will consolidate all of the pre-Ks in Decatur into one building, and I couldn't be any more thrilled. So excited for this day. I'm going to make some introductions. I'm going to let some people a whole lot more important than me speak. And then at the end, I'm going to do some recognitions to make sure that we truly recognize everybody that was involved in this. But before I begin, I would like to introduce the current school board. School Board President Michelle Gray King. School Vice President Doug Backus. School Board Member Peggy Baggett. School Board Member Jason Palmer. And School Board Member Dwight Jett could not be here with us today. I have some other recognitions, but I'll save those till the end. I would like to turn it over to School Board President Michelle Gray King.
Thank you, Dr. Douglas. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
On behalf of the Decatur City Schools Board of Education, it is an honor and a privilege for us to welcome you here today to celebrate this momentous occasion. To our distinguished guests, Mrs. Edwards, members of the faculty and staff, students, parents, and community members, thank all of you for joining us on this special day. The ribbon cutting ceremony for the new Pre-K Academy, B.E.S.T, marks a new chapter. The project shows a shared commitment to providing students with the best possible learning environment. The accomplishment is due to the hard work, dedication, and support of many individuals. Deep gratitude is extended to this distinguished board, Dr. Douglas, Dr. Scott, Dr. Evans, Mr. Satterfield, Mrs. Jones, the design and construction teams, and last but certainly not least, Mr. Dustin Free, and many others. This accomplishment is the result of teamwork and collaboration. The B.E.S.T Pre-K Academy will be a space for students to thrive and discover their potential. It will offer new opportunities for our early learners for years to come. Because statistics say that the earlier you start teaching children, they start to learn. The more your children will grow and the better your test scores will be from K through 12. When I ran for school board in 2008, my campaign theme was developing a child's mind for the future. Here we are 16 plus years later, and we are still developing children's minds for the future. And this facility certainly is an investment in the future. We want to ensure that B.E.S.T Pre-K Center remains a center for excellence for generations to come. So on behalf of this board, Mr. Doug Backus, Vice President, Mrs. Peggy Baggett, Mr. Dwight Jett, who could not be here, and Mr. Jason Palmer, we welcome you and we thank you for coming. Thank you.
Well, it's great to be back in Decatur. What an exciting day for Decatur City Schools and the future of education in this community. I'm glad to be with you today to celebrate the new Decatur City Schools B.E.S.T Pre-K building. I couldn't be prouder of what all you're providing here to your community. This is more than just a building. It will give your youngest and smallest students the best start to their education. Bringing pre-K students from across Decatur into one place, 21 classrooms, and space for over 400 children, that will be a benefit to teachers and students alike. You're creating a space where your youngest students can thrive from day one. To the school board, administrators, educators, if you're an educator, will you raise your hand? There we go. Thank you. Thank you for what you're doing. And to everyone else who played a role in bringing this project to life, congratulations. This is what it looks like when a community puts their children first. I'm proud to have stood alongside you in this effort, and I'll keep standing with you as we invest in the next generation of our children. I thank each of you, and congratulations again to the Decatur City School System. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. I'm Terry Collins, and I'm the state representative for District 8. I've been working with Decatur City Schools since I was elected in 10. As a matter of fact, I want to commend the school board because they knew early on that building a young learning community was the most important thing. They used Title I money before they started using first class pre-K money, which is our state #1 rated program for the last 17 years. And so now that we're going to have a whole building that's focused on our young children, that's going to look like our population, which is a diverse population, and that's a positive thing because that's what our world looks like. And so we're going to have these children learning how to learn together, how to thrive together, and how to make a difference. We're going to free up room in our other schools so that we can continue to grow there. I love Decatur City Schools. My children went to Decatur City Schools. This is a great place to raise your family and to be a part of this community. So today, to all of the school board members, to all the teachers and the people that'll be here, I want to say congratulations, job well done.
Well, and I am a product of Decatur City Schools. First off, I'm Parker Moore, and I represent the House District 4 in the Alabama Legislature. Just want to say that it is an honor and a privilege to be here to celebrate the ribbon cutting for this fantastic facility. You know, having two young kids, one that just got through a pre-K program and one that is still in a pre-K program, I understand and see the value in early learning education. And this facility just blows it out of the water. And I couldn't be more proud of our community here. And I look forward to seeing the results in the future we build together through this facility. So thank y'all.
Good afternoon. Welcome. I am Jennifer Edwards, and I'm so excited, grateful, and honored to be the principal who will be allowed to open the DCS B.E.S.T Academy. This will be an excellent learning opportunity for our children and myself to first encounter the mission of Decatur City Schools in promoting academic excellence to prepare our students for success. I want to thank the Board of Education and Dr. Douglas for allowing me to open B.E.S.T Pre-K Academy. I also want to thank all of our supervisors in Decatur City Schools. It has been a great growing process for me, and this transition has been very, very smooth, and I don't think I could have done it without the support of Decatur City Schools and all of my supervisors. They have been so patient and have helped me every step of the way, and so it has been a great transition. I also would like to thank OSR Pre-K and the State Department, all of our monitors and coaches. They have been very hands-on with me. This is a learning transition as I move from West to Best, the best. And so I ask each of you to help us celebrate this opportunity of bringing all the pre-K children in Decatur City to this wonderful, magical new school. I appreciate each of you for being here today, and I hope you enjoy your time here in this beautiful, magical building. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to pull me aside and ask me about the wonderful opportunities these students will encounter at B.E.S.T Pre-K Academy.
All right, now the dangerous part when you start to recognize people and you know you're going to forget somebody. We did invite Dr. Mackey. He couldn't make it. He was out of town. Special thanks to him. I would like to point out Congressman Dale Strong, who spoke. Part of the funding for this was from ESSER funds, and we had some hang-ups at the state level. I'm glad Dr. Mackey isn't here to hear that. And Dr. Strong was instrumental in getting those funds freed up so that this building could come. So thank you, sir, for that. Senator Orr couldn't be here. Obviously, all three. I have great relationships with all of them. I consider them all friends. I know, sometimes I speak my mind and they forgive me for that. But Senator Orr, Representative Collins, Representative Moore, thank you so much. I can tell you another portion of the funding came from the Lieutenant Governor's grants, and all of our pre-Ks were awarded grants, and that was also how we were able to build this facility. So Lieutenant Governor Ainsworth couldn't be here, but I want to make sure I recognize him, but all of our delegation as well. My central office supervisors, I've been talking about this forever, and they finally have witnessed this come to fruition. All of the principals, all of my elementary principals, you now gain room in your school because we've taken pre-K out, but I want to appreciate them. The foundation has been a wonderful source for Decatur City. I saw Stevie here. I want to make sure I recognize her. Mayor Tab Bowling, I see him now. Thank you for being here, Mayor. If there's any city council members, I recognize you now. I don't see any. Obviously, Karen Duke, former board member, came out of retirement to look at this brand new building. Thank you for being here. And then I have just a couple others, and I know she hit on it, but I can't say enough about Dustin Free. Dustin Free really caught a lot of things. I had a vision for what the hallway would look like. My only requirement was a picket fence with a vine. Uh-oh. Everybody clap. As I thank Dustin, the lights go out.
That was just a cause.
Dustin went above and beyond because all I asked for was a picket fence with a vine, and he really made that this dream come to fruition. Mr. Satterfield and Miss Springer, they're the ones that put this together. I was going to have it outside in the heat, but they said no, we'll kill somebody. So appreciate them setting this up. I'm going to go ahead in advance thank Mr. Satterfield for parent pickup and drop off in the morning. I know it's going to go smoothly from day one. Obviously, I want to shout out to Rick Lathan. He was the architect for this project. Thank you, Rick. Rick really stepped up on this job. CCC, they were the builders. Where's Brad at? He's my guy. He left. He's in the back. There he is. Give me 2 fingers. Thank you. I know I'm going to forget somebody. Obviously, and I always, superintendents, we go to school to learn this. I always start with the board and I end with the board. When you're a superintendent and you have ideas and visions and you talk things through, sometimes things get shut down, sometimes they don't go. I can honestly say I've been here 8 years, and every crazy idea I've had, everything that I've ever proposed to the board, we haven't done them all, but they have been just instrumental in growing Decatur. From the CAD, building a 3rd high school, what we're doing with career tech, and now we're going all the way to the other end to ensure that all of our children get the very best start in a state-of-the-art building with pre-K. We really do try to treat kids pre-K through 12. And I'm going to be honest, I've been tons of places in this state. The teachers that are going to open this building, you should be so honored. We've got teachers here, and I want to recognize those teachers because you were handpicked. You were chosen. And I told y'all in that lunchroom, this needs to be the most magical place that you could ever imagine for a kid. And I know y'all are going to deliver on that promise because that's what our community expects.